Terrence, impatient, answered the door, as if whoever been there has been knocking for a while. The person standing there was a frail-looking man, long hair that almost covered his eyes and extremely pale skin. As if stained by moonlight, the way the man spoke in itself was peculiar. He first asked if Terrence was there alone. He didn't even bother to give his name or ask for Terrence's name. Terrence answered him though, out of fear he may have been hiding and seen Trevor walk in. "Yes, I'm here in this house alone." "I see, living alone in the woods. What an odd choice. Makes one wonder what kind of lifestyle you live." "I live a very regular life. I'm an accountant at a law firm in the city. I just prefer the serenity of the forest." "I too enjoy the quiet privacy of the forest. It seems we are neighbors, but I have never seen your home." "I've never seen any homes near me, yet I took this path and here I am, as if something was leading me here." "You didn't play a trick on me, did you, Terrence? It wouldn't be very neighborly of you." "I did no such thing. Perhaps you just ventured a little too far from your home. All the trees start to look the same after a while. I'm sure by morning you will find your way back." "Yes, the morning. By the morning this will all be a bad dream." "Well, are you going to invite me in, Terrence?" "You don't have to say it directly, simply a nod will do. I'm not a vampire. I can walk into any entrance, invited or not. Still, I prefer to be invited." "Good joke. Sure, come in. Relax until the sun comes up." "Will do." Something about this man made Terrence wary. He seemed as if he would break a leg simply from rolling an ankle. However, he has something about him that doesn't make him seem like an easy opponent. Terrence decided to wait for the last one before trying anything. Perhaps he can convince him to help take down this man whose name he does not know. The man cautiously circled the living room, surveying the house. Then he asked if he could get some water from the kitchen. Terrence said it was okay. He remembered the house layout should be similar to his own and told him where the cups were so the man wouldn't be suspicious. Terrence heard the water running, but when the man returned, he didn't have any water with him and his hand was behind his back. "Where's the water?" "Oh, I drunk it in there." "I see." The atmosphere was seeming to get more tense when suddenly the man lunged at Terrence with a knife, trying to stab him. Terrence quickly moved out of the way, then the two was at a stalemate in the living room. Terrence thought maybe he saw him kill Trevor and was preparing for this the whole time. But the next thing the man said let Terrence know that the person he is dealing with is completely different than anyone else. "What the fuck are you doing?" "Oh, you dodged that. Most people don't know what to do and simply freeze in place. I kinda expected it with you though. You've been tense this entire time. It made me wonder if you knew about me. That this neighbor I never met has been spying on me this entire time and saw my hobby." "What the fuck are you talking about?" "You don't know? I thought you were the same as me. There's nothing more enjoyable than that look in someone's eyes. That shock of dying, eyes wide as if they want to say, 'How could you do this to me?' I die of laughter every time. Living in the forest, there's no better place to do it. So many places to hide a body, I felt as if I could do this for years." "You're fucking crazy, man." "I'm crazy. Don't fucking judge me. I know you're the same. You did a good job cleaning up, but the smell of blood, it's not such an easy thing to get rid of. Maybe you're new at it, or maybe I came too quick. You didn't have enough time to mask the smell. Don't worry, I didn't mind the smell. If I could make a candle out of it, I'd burn it 24 hours a day. But enough of that, let's get back to this." The man used the couch to leap over at Terrence, who ran across the room and put his back to the wall. He then ran at Terrence, who dodged the knife and pushed the man to the ground before running out the door. That was his opportunity to turn the tables, but Terrence only killed because of the abyss influence. He didn't know what to do when confronted with a real psychopath. He looked back and the man was standing in the doorway. A slight smile came across his face and he jumped off the porch to chase Terrence. He laughed gleefully as he chased, as if he was having the time of his life. "Man, I love killing, but for some reason tonight, I feel even more euphoric. Stop running, let's kill each other and see who is the last standing." Terrence quickly jumped off the path and hid in the forest. He was cradled behind a tree, trying to catch his breath, silently praying that he doesn't hear him. What a turn of events. Terrence thought he would be the hunter this time, yet again he's the one scared for his life. The man with a knife still in his hand stopped, right around where Terrence hid in the trees. I know you're here. The voices in my head told me that you're around. Man, I never thought I was schizophrenic, but these voices have been very helpful. Your name is Terrence, right? Let's be friendly. Explain to me what this night is. No matter what path, I can only go in circles. Is it killing? Is it a death game? Is that why you killed a guy earlier? I love games. I love killing. I love the night. I can love you too, Terrence. I'll love you with every stab to your heart. The man began laughing maniacally as he finished his sentence. Still, Terrence refused to move. The man started walking slowly to the forest, looking behind the trees, knife first. Terrence covered his mouth and closed his eyes. When he opened them, the spirit of the abyss was right in front of him. A serial killer to his rear and the abyss right in front of him. The spirit slowly got closer. The spirit was clad in black, and no matter how close it was, there was no face to make out. The more he looked at the face, the darker everything got. Staring in the face of the spirit was like entering a black hole, and Terrence was in a trance. Suddenly, everything went black, and his surroundings disappeared. Suddenly, in the black hole, roaches began to run on all sides, followed by what he could only think of as the face of a demon. Jumped at him, howling. Terrence feared for his life and jumped away. When he looked around, he left his hiding spot and was now in the middle of the path. The man jumped out of the forest as well. Here you are. I didn't think you to be so timid to be scared of a little darkness. Shall we finish this game? The man ran at Terrence, taking big swipes with his knife as if he wanted to miss Terrence. He wanted to see a struggle. One time he hit the ground a little too hard with the knife and didn't recover as fast, allowing Terrence to grab his arm. The man tried to pry Terrence's arm away, but his other arm was grabbed as well. Now the two were standing in the path, struggling with one another. The man gave Terrence a hard headbutt, knocking him to the ground. Terrence was stunned. The man got him in the nose and he began to bleed. As the man walked over him, he told Terrence, "I hate headbutts, let's end this game." He went for a fatal stab when suddenly a person jumped out the trees and shoulder charged him. The man was caught off guard and fell to the ground, dropping the knife. The person who pushed him down was Holly, Terrence's wife. She then went over to Terrence to try and help him stop the bleeding. Terrence couldn't believe it. He kept asking Holly what she was doing here, but she didn't answer. She was more worried about helping him. Then Terrence felt a presence over him. The man was towering above Holly. He grabbed her by her hair and tossed her away to the ground. This fucking bitch. This is why I hate women, always doing unnecessary shit. That's why when I kill you, I always make you guys suffer the most. You're not like men. You're much more smaller, fragile. It's so easy to wrap my hands around your neck and slowly squeeze until I see the light fade. The man smiled as he began slowly choking Holly while sitting on her chest. Holly was grabbing his hands, trying to pry them off her and scratching his arms. The man started laughing. "Come on, you're doing it wrong. Let me give you a hint. You should be clawing at the face." Holly started wildly swinging her nails trying to reach his face, but the man was tall and had a long torso. Holly's hands couldn't reach his face. "Yes, that's it, struggle. Come on, try and get me." Unfortunately for you, I was blessed with height, with strength. But don't worry, you were blessed too. You have the blessing of being my toy for a couple more seconds. Do you feel how my grip is getting tighter and tighter? You aren't moving your hands too violently anymore. It'll be over soon. Right as he said that, Terrence put the knife to his throat and slit it as hard as he could, partially decapitating the man, with blood splurting all over Holly, who was still laying under him. Terrence pushed his body off of Holly. "Baby, are you okay? What the fuck are you doing here?" All Holly could do was cough. She was still feeling the effects of being choked and couldn't say any words. Terrence helped her up. "Come on, there's a house just up this path and we can get you cleaned up."